So hello students, so today we are going to study chemical formulas. Oftenly we get confused in formulas, like for example formula for sodium chloride is NaCl, whereas magnesium chloride is MgCl2, aluminum chloride is AlCl3, calcium chloride is CaCl2. Now the question comes, how to remember this formula? There is a simple technique which we are going to learn in this video. So what we need to do, firstly we need to learn about valency. What is valency? Valency is nothing but combining capacity of an element. Combining capacity of an element. Combining capacity of an element is called its valency. And it is nothing but number of electrons lost or gained in order to attain stability is also called as valency. So simply in this lecture I am going to just make you learn valency and formulae. We are not going to go in the concept of valency. We need to understand what is combining capacity of an element and what are the number of electrons lost or gained in order to attain stability. That thing you need to remember. So metals, we need to learn some metals. Sodium, potassium. Sodium is Na, potassium is K, silver is Ag, that is argentum. Sodium, potassium and silver, they have valency 1. Then calcium, magnesium, calcium is Ca, magnesium is Mg, zinc, Zn, cadmium, Cd, barium, Ba, they have valency 2. Then aluminium and chromium. Aluminium is Al, chromium is Cr, they have valency 3. Simply you need to remember the valency. So sodium, potassium and silver have valency 1. Calcium, magnesium, zinc, cadmium, barium have valency 2. Aluminium and chromium have valency 3. Then we need to remember chloride. What is chloride? Chloride is Cl. Its valency is 1. Hydroxide is OH, again valency is 1. Then nitrate is NO3, valency is 1. Then bicarbonate, what is bicarbonate? It is HCO3, valency is 1. Then oxide is O, its valency is 2. See oxygen, its atomic number is 8. Hi, hello, listen, B, C, news off, 8. So it is 2, 6. It will require 2 more electrons to attain stability, so its valency is 2. Similarly sulfide is S, its valency is 2. Then comes carbonate. See, we are going to discuss the general formula which are there in your syllabus. Carbonate, what is carbonate? CO3, its valency is 2. Sulfate, So please remember, sulfide is S and sulfate is SO4 and its valency is 2. So once again, metals sodium, potassium and silver has valency 1, calcium, magnesium, zinc, cadmium, barium has valency 2, aluminium, chromium has valency 3. Chloride Cl valency 1, hydroxide is OH valency is 1, nitrate is NO3 valency is 1, bicarbonate is HCO3 valency 1, oxide O valency 2, sulfide S valency 2, carbonate CO3 valency is 2 and sulfate is SO4 valency 2. Simply you need to learn this much. You can create many formulas. So let's start with chlorides. Firstly, what is salt? Salt is nothing but it is a combination of metal and non-metal. So that's why we have taken metals, and these are metal or these are non-metal, single or group. So chloride is Cl and its valency is 1. So let us form some chlorides. Firstly, sodium chloride. What is the formula for sodium chloride? Just remember how to write down sodium Na. You need to write down its valency. What is the valency of sodium? 1. Chloride is Cl, its valency is 1. What we need to do, we need to exchange the valency. Give this valency to sodium, so it becomes Na1. Give this valency to chlorine, it becomes Cl1. Na1 Cl1 is nothing but NaCl. Secondly, potassium chloride. What is the formula for potassium chloride? Potassium chloride, potassium is K and its valency is 1. Chloride is Cl, valency is 1. Exchange the valency, again the formula will be KCl. Then third one is silver chloride. Now what is silver chloride? Silver is Ag, its valency is 1. See, you need to remember this valency. Sodium, potassium, silver valency 1, calcium, magnesium, zinc, cadmium, barium valency 2, aluminium, chromium valency 3. Just remember the valency and symbol. You can create formula. Then silver chloride. Silver valency is 1, chloride valency is 1. Exchange the valency. Formula will be AgCl. Then coming to next point, we have completed 3 chlorides. Now calcium chloride. What is calcium chloride? Calcium valency is 2. Calcium valency is 2. Chloride Cl valency is 1. Exchange the valency. It will be Ca1 and Cl2. Then comes magnesium chloride. You got the difference how it is CaCl2. So next one is magnesium chloride. What is magnesium chloride? Magnesium, its valency is 2, whereas chloride valency is 1. Exchange the valency. Mg1 Cl2. Mg1 and Cl2. Simply you need to exchange the valencies. Then comes zinc chloride. So what will be the formula for zinc chloride? Zinc, its valency is 2. Chloride valency is 1. Exchange the valency. Zn1 and Cl2. Similarly, barium chloride. Cadmium chloride. Cadmium valency 2. Chloride valency 1. Formula will be CdCl2. BaCl2. So we can come to aluminium chloride. What is aluminium chloride? Aluminium, its valency is 3, whereas chloride, its valency is 1. Exchange the valency. It will be Al1 and Cl3. What about chromium chloride? Chromium valency 3, chloride valency 1. Exchange the valency. Formula will be chromium valency 3, chloride valency 1. Formula will be Cr1 and Cl3. So what we can see, there are 10 metals, we can form 10 chlorides. How we can form? Just remember the valency of metal and valency of chloride. You need not to learn the formulas. It's very simple. Now next one will form hydroxides. So in this way we have formed 10 chlorides. Similarly, there are many metals which valency 1. You can learn the metals with valency 1, you can learn the metals with valency 2, you can learn the metals with valency 3, and you can form many chlorides. Now coming back to the next point, we'll start the formation of, so we have completed over here formation for chloride. Now hydroxide. Now what are hydroxides? Hydroxide is nothing but OH and its valency is 1. So we'll start with sodium hydroxide. First formula is sodium hydroxide. Sodium, its valency is 1. Hydroxide is OH and its valency is 1. Exchange the valency. So formula will be Na1OH1, that is NaOH. Next one is potassium hydroxide. So what is potassium hydroxide? Formula for potassium hydroxide: potassium, its valency is 1 and hydroxide, its valency is 1. Potassium valency 1, hydroxide valency 1. Simply exchange the valency. This valency will go to OH and this will go to K. So it becomes, both are 1 1. So it is KOH. Then comes silver hydroxide. Again silver hydroxide. Silver valency is 1. Hydroxide valency is 1. Third one is silver hydroxide. Silver is Ag. Its valency is 1. Hydroxide is OH. Valency is 1. Formula will be AgOH. Then we'll start with calcium hydroxide. What is calcium hydroxide? Calcium, its valency is 2. Hydroxide OH, valency is 1. Exchange the valency. Now Ca1. Oftenly we make a mistake. What we write? OH2. This is wrong. Why? Because 2, we can shift 2 towards here. Ca is 1 but OH is twice, but both, if you write this way OH2, it means 2 is only for hydrogen, but 2 is for both hydrogen as well as oxygen. It is not a single element, it's a group of element. Both should be 2. This 2 is meant for both oxygen as well as hydrogen. So what we need to do, we need to write down this OH in bracket and then 2. Why? Because if you write down just this way, this will imply that 2 is only hydrogen. 2 should be for both oxygen as well as hydrogen. So what you will do, you will put a bracket over here, square bracket, and then put 2. To calcium hydroxide. Then comes, now we get confused, then why we have not used in case of chlorine? Calcium valency is 2, chlorine valency is 1. See, chlorine Cl is 8. So next one, magnesium hydroxide. You can write down the formula for magnesium hydroxide. Magnesium hydroxide. Magnesium, its valency is 2 and hydroxide is OH, its valency is 1. Exchange the valency. Formula will be Mg and this OH, oxygen, hydrogen, both should be twice. That's why we write down in square bracket. So magnesium hydroxide. Cadmium zinc hydroxide, it will be again ZnOH twice. Then comes aluminium hydroxide. So what is aluminium hydroxide? Formula for aluminium hydroxide: aluminium hydroxide, valency for aluminium is 3 and hydroxide it is 1. Exchange the valency. Formula will be Al1, but this entire OH will be 3 times. You can use square bracket or curved bracket, simple bracket or square bracket, both one you can use. So AlOH thrice. Similarly, chromium hydroxide, chromium valency is 3 and hydroxide valency is 1. It will be CrOH thrice. So in this way, 3, 5, 8, 10. We have formed 10 chlorides, 10 hydroxide. Now we'll move towards nitrate. So while writing down the formula, you should know valency. You can make a chart of this and stick in your room. Then we'll form nitrates. What is nitrate? Nitrate, again, it is NO3. It is not a single element, it's a group. It's a group of nitrogen as well as oxygen, and its valency is 1. We'll start with nitrate, sodium nitrate. So what should be the formula for sodium nitrate? Sodium, its valency is 1, and nitrate is NO3, its valency is 1. Okay, nitrate NO3, valency 1, sodium 1. Exchange the valency, formula will be NaNO3. Then comes potassium nitrate. What is the formula for potassium nitrate? Potassium valency is 1, nitrate is NO3, valency is 1, formula will be KNO3. Then comes silver nitrate. Silver is Ag, valency is 1, nitrate is NO3, valency 1, formula will be AgNO3. Then next formula is calcium nitrate. What is calcium nitrate? Calcium valency is 2 and nitrate is NO3, valency is 1. So calcium Ca valency is 2, whereas nitrate is NO3, valency is 1. Exchange the valency. Ca should be 1, but this entire NO3 should be 2 times. So what we'll do, we'll put NO3 in bracket and then 2, because this 2 is for both nitrogen as well as oxygen. So we need to write down it in bracket and then put 2. So next one, magnesium nitrate or zinc nitrate. Zinc nitrate, what should be the formula for zinc nitrate? Zinc Zn valency is 2, nitrate is NO3, valency is 1. Exchange the valency, formula will be Zn and NO3 2 times. Let's form chromium nitrate. It's there in your textbook, chromium nitrate. Chromium nitrate, how will you write down the formula for chromium nitrate? Chromium valency is 3, whereas nitrate is NO3, valency is 1. Exchange the valency, formula will be CrNO3 3 times. So in this way we can form many more nitrates. We can form aluminum nitrate, we can form barium nitrate, cadmium nitrate. In all we can form at least 10 nitrates according to this chart. Many more formula you can create by just learning the valency. Okay. Now next one, we'll start with bicarbonate. Bicarbonate is also called as hydrogen carbonate. And its formula is HCO3 and its valency is 1. The most common formula in your textbook is sodium bicarbonate. Sodium bicarbonate. Sodium, very simple, its valency is 1. What about bicarbonate or hydrogen carbonate? It is SCO3 and its valency is 1. Exchange the valency, formula will be NaHCO3. Now if I say calcium bicarbonate, it was initially considered as one of the most difficult formula, but it's not at all. Just have a look at calcium bicarbonate. Very simple formula. Calcium, its valency is 2, whereas bicarbonate is SCO3, valency is 1. What we need to do? We need to exchange the valency. Calcium valency is 1, whereas SCO3 should be 2 times. So what we'll do? We'll put SCO3 in bracket and 2 times. So it will be CaSCO3 twice. Calcium bicarbonate. Any formula you can form. Let's form aluminium bicarbonate. You need not to learn the formula. Simply learn the valency. Aluminium, its valency is 3. Bicarbonate is SCO3, valency is 1, exchange the valency, it will be Al1, whereas SCO3 entire will be 3 times. So in this way we have formed bicarbonates, we can form many more bicarbonates. Okay. So we have completed bicarbonate, that is hydrogen carbonate. Now we'll start with oxide. Oxide is O and its valency is 2, that is O valency is 2. Let us form some of the oxides. Firstly we'll start with sodium oxide. Sodium oxide. Sodium, its valency is 1, whereas oxide, its valency is 2. Simply exchange the valency, it will be Na2 and O1, that is Na2O. Silver oxide. Silver is Ag, its valency is 1, whereas oxide is O, valency 2. Exchange the valency, it will be Ag2O. Potassium oxide, potassium valency 1, oxide valency 2, it is K2O. Now a very important thing, calcium oxide, very important formula, a different concept. Calcium, its valency is 2, whereas oxide valency is 2. Now both have same valency. Here it can be cancelled, 2 1s are 2, 2 1s are 2. So it is what, 1 1. So what we can say, we can exchange Ca1 and O1, it will be CaO. Then comes zinc oxide. What will be zinc oxide? Zinc, its valency is 2, whereas oxide valency is again 2, it can be cancelled. Formula will be ZnO. Magnesium oxide, magnesium valency is 2, oxide valency is again 2, we can cancel, and the formula becomes MgO. Then a very important formula, aluminium oxide. So what should be the formula for aluminium oxide? Aluminium, its valency is 3, whereas oxide valency is 2. We cannot cancel them, we can exchange Al2 and O3. So formula will be Al2O3. Similarly chromium oxide, chromium valency 3, oxide valency 2, it will be Cr2O3. So we have formed oxide, we can form at least 10 oxides. Then sulfide. Sulfide is S, valency is 2. Silver sulfide. See, we are going to discuss those formulas which are there in your textbook, only important formulas. Silver sulfide. Silver is Ag, valency is 1, sulfide is S, valency 2. Formula will be Ag2S. Zinc sulfide. Zinc sulfide is a very important formula. Zinc, its valency is 2, whereas sulfide, its valency is again 2. It can be cancelled, 2 1s are 2 1s are. It will be ZnS. Cadmium sulfide. Cadmium valency is 2, sulfide valency is 2, we can cancel. Formula will be CdS. Then chromium sulfide, chromium, its valency is 3, this is also important formula. Sulfide valency 2, formula will be Cr2S3. So similarly we can form sulfides for all. Now a very important one, that is carbonate. Carbonate is CO3, valency is 2. Now sodium carbonate. What should be the formula for sodium carbonate? Sodium, its valency is 1. Carbonate CO3, valency is 2. Exchange the formula. Formula will be Na2CO3. Calcium carbonate. Calcium valency is 2. Carbonate is CO3, valency is 2. we can cancel definitely. It will be what? CaCO3. Got the difference? Sodium carbonate Na2CO3, calcium carbonate CaCO3, aluminium carbonate. Aluminium, its valency is 3. Carbonate CO3 valency is 2. Exchange the valency. It will be Al2, whereas CO3, this entire CO3 will be 3 times. Similarly, you can form many more carbonates. Then sulfate. Sulfate is SO4, valency is 2. So firstly sodium sulfate, sodium valency 1, sulfate is SO4, valency 2. Formula will be Na2SO4. Zinc sulfate, zinc valency is 2, sulfate is SO4, valency 2. We can cancel. So formula will be ZnSO4. Got the difference? Na2SO4, ZnSO4. Calcium sulfate, calcium valency is 2, sulfate SO4 valency is 2. Again it can be cancelled. Formula will be CaSO4. What about aluminium sulfate or barium sulfate? Barium valency is 2 and sulfate valency is 2. It can be cancelled. So it will be BaSO4. Then aluminium sulfate, aluminium its valency is 3, whereas sulfate is SO4, valency is 2. Exchange the valency, it will be Al2 and entire SO4 will be 3 times. Similarly, you can form chromium sulfate also. So in this way we have completed these formulae. But apart from this, there are certain metals which have variable valency. Now, copper has variable valency. It has valency 1 as well as 2. Similarly, iron has variable valency 2 as well as 3. Copper has variable valency 1 and 2. Again, iron also has variable valency 2 and 3. Similarly, mercury also has variable valency 1 and 2. See, जो first valency is called as Rus. Second one is called as Ric. So this will be what? Cuprous. And this will be what? Cupric. First valency is 2. This is called as ferrous. And this will be what? Ferric. Mercury, first valency is called as mercurous and second one is called as mercuric. So elements with variable valency: copper, it has valency 1 and 2, iron, it has valency 2 and 3, mercury 1 and 2. First valency is called as Rus, second one is called as Ric. So copper with valency 1 is called as cuprous, whereas cupric, ferrous, ferric, mercurous, mercuric. So let's say we can form chlorides, hydroxide. So what will be copper chloride? Cuprous chloride. Copper with valency 1. Cuprous means copper with valency 1. Chloride valency 1. It will be CuCl. What about cupric chloride? Cupric chloride. Copper with valency 2, chloride valency 1. We can exchange the valency. It will be what? CuCl2. You got the difference? This one is cuprous chloride. This is what? Cupric chloride. Then here you can also write down copper chloride, but in bracket you can write down 1. Means here valency of copper is used as 1. Again, this is also copper chloride, but we can write down in bracket 2. Why? Because the valency of copper is what? Second. 2 valency. Then ferrous chloride. Ferrous means what? First one is ferrous means iron with valency 2, chloride valency 1. It will be what? FeCl2. So this is what? Ferrous chloride. Similarly, iron with valency 3 is called as ferric. Formula will be FeCl3. Got the difference? FeCl2 is called as ferrous chloride and FeCl3 is called as ferric chloride. Both are nothing but iron chloride. This is also iron chloride and this is also iron chloride. Here we can say iron chloride. We have used the valency of iron as 2 and here valency 3. Ferrous chloride and ferric chloride. Similarly, mercurous chloride, mercury chloride. You can also form the sulfides. So in this way we have completed. At the same time, hydrogen also has property of metal. Its valency is 1. It can be used in place of metal at some instance. So what will be hydrogen chloride? Hydrogen valency 1, chloride Cl. It will be what? HCl. I'll write down again. Hydrogen, its valency is 1. It also has property of metals. So let us say hydrogen chloride, hydrogen valency is 1, chloride valency is 1. It will be what? HCl, that is hydrogen chloride, which is what? Hydrochloric acid. Then hydrogen sulfate, hydrogen valency is 1, sulfate is SO4, valency is 2. Formula will be H2SO4, that is called as sulfuric acid. This is hydrochloric acid. Then hydrogen nitrate, hydrogen valency 1 and nitrate is NO3, valency 1. Formula will be HNO3. This is called as nitric acid. Hydrogen carbonate, hydrogen valency 1, carbonate is CO3, valency 2. Formula will be H2CO3. This is called as carbonic acid. Then hydrogen oxide, hydrogen valency 1, oxide valency 2. Formula will be H2O. This is what? Water. So in this way we have discussed the formula. You can learn many more formulas simply by learning the valency. I'll explain you some more valencies. Like for example, Halina के RBCs for our hydrogen, lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium, francium. They have valency 1. Many more: beryllium, magnesium, calcium, strontium, barium, radium. Again they have valency 2. That is beta mange car, scooter, bap, razi. Okay. So this is what, again these elements also have valency 2. You can learn many more valencies of different elements and you can exchange this valency and can get the formula. So in this way we have discussed most of the formula which are there in your syllabus. Kindly go through all the formula, make note of it. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you.